when people do that. It makes your brand look messy. You selling, like, you look like a flea market. You all over the place selling everything. Like, Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you new, my name is Khalida. Nice to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get to the money. Before I start this video, I would like to show y'all the products I have been using. As you can see in the background, I've been taking 1 shot of NutriBurst every morning. 1 shot is equal to 10 salads a day. I also have been using Alleviate cream on my stomach, also waist training. So after I take my 1 shot of NutriBurst, I put the Alleviate cream on my stomach, I put my waist training on, and I do a 30 to 45 minute workout every morning. And then after that, I detox with our detox tea, and then I eat breakfast. So that's how my morning goes. I am currently, by the time you see this video, I will be 6 days in. But right now, as I'm recording this video, it is about to be, it's 11:59 on Friday. So, on Friday, when I woke up this morning, I am in day 4 and I am 5 pounds down. The average person loses 5 pounds every 5 days, but I'm ahead of the game. I'm 5 pounds down in 4 days. So when y'all see this video, I'll probably be posting on my social media how many days I'm in and how many pounds I'm down. If you want to join me in this weight loss journey, don't be afraid. I'll keep the I'll put the link to all these products in the description box. And if you're not trying to lose weight and you're trying to gain weight, we have weight gain products. We have energy supplements. We have weight loss supplements. We have essential oils. We have soap. We even have toothpaste that curbs your appetite. Like, how can you not like get that? Like, you brush your teeth in the morning and that's it, and you won't be super hungry throughout the day. So I know it's something on there for everybody. So if y'all could just go check it out, and if you're ready to make some money, join my team and we can get it. Q&A, business and personal. So I'm gonna let y'all into my personal life depending on what they asked. But yeah, let's just get started. It's not gonna be in any type of order. It's just mainly going to be in the order that they were asked. So it might be like all over the place. It might be like a whole bunch of business questions, a whole bunch of personal. It might just be kind of all mixed up all over the place. So let's just get right into it. So the first question, and it's a lot of questions, y'all, so we're gonna try to get through all the questions in a reasonable time, but I'm gonna try to be as detailed as possible with y'all, because you know I'm always authentic with you guys. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. So we might have to do a part 2 depending on how deep I get with these questions. So the first questions: where did I get the name TopSecretBundles? So when I first started my business, I started off with hair, by the way. And by the way, this is a custom made 14-inch straight closure wig that I made. Anyway, I came up with the name TopSecretBundles because I knew I wanted to sell hair. So that's where the bundles part came in at. And I came up with Top Secret because I'm a criminal justice major, and I knew that I wanted to follow that trail because I've been wanting to be a lawyer my whole life. So I figured, why not put that little piece of myself into my brand instead of naming my brand after myself like a lot of people do. And when I eventually I'm gonna die, so when I die and my brand is still going, even though I know people will remember me because I'm a rememberable person, I don't want my brand to be named after me, because the next person that has my brand, they might have the ability to make my brand go to the next level, and I just don't want it to be just about me. My brand is bigger than just me. It's about the people, my customers, my supporters. So I just wanted it to be like a broad name for everybody. And plus, I wanted it to be different and interesting. Like, who do you know that has a brand that's centered around criminal justice? Like, all the names of all my stuff is not unique names. Like, it's all unique names. I mean, like, it's not no Barbie and bougie, and it's not none of that. Like, it's unique. Like, it's a criminal justice brand. So all of my names are unique. You will never see nobody with names like mine. So that's how I came up with the name. Second question, what do you want to do when you get big? So I think this person means like when my brand gets bigger, like what do I want to do then? So I'm never going to stop working on a brand. I'm never going to be that CEO that's sitting at my house when it's orders that need to go out. I mean, eventually I'm going to have a warehouse, but I'm going to be that CEO that goes to the warehouse and check on my employees, because it's a lot of CEOs out there that just make it big and don't even go and check up on like their warehouses. They don't care. They just assume that everything's going smoothly, everything's going well. So you just want to make sure you check up on your people, because when you care about your people and your people see that you care about them, they're gonna work harder. They're gonna do everything they need to do to make sure that they get the job done. So make sure y'all keep that in mind. When y'all get big, make sure y'all take care of your employees, because when you take care of your employees, they're gonna take care of you. And that's just how it is. Okay, next question. If at times you feel like giving up, what do you do to help motivate yourself? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this happens a lot. It'd be times where I don't get sales and I'd be like, should I really keep doing this? Like, is this even worth it? Like, and at the end of the day, I just think I put so much money into my brand and I put so much hard work into my brand. I have people that I know are rooting for me, telling me not to give up. So that's kind of what keeps me going. Like, I know it's people that's like, just keep going. It's not gonna come easy. Like, you gotta work hard. You have to keep working hard for this. The more you work hard and the more you pray that you want to be on top, God gonna make it happen. You just gotta keep motivating, keep faith, and just make sure that you stay aligned with what you want to do. Because if you start getting off topic, then he gonna show you, okay, you want to go over here, I'm gonna show you what over here is like, and then he gonna show you how messed up that is, and you gonna get back in line and focus on what you need to focus on. So I honestly just pray and talk to myself and be like, you want to be at the top, and if you quit, you won't get to the top. So I just always keep that in the back of my head. What made you want, wait, hold on, sorry y'all. Advice to a growing business. Be consistent, stay motivated, and that's pretty much it. Be consistent, stay motivated, keep posting it, even if you think people are tired of seeing your post. So what? It's somebody out there that's waiting for your post, that love your post, that's waiting for you to post every day. Stay consistent, keep posting, support yourself, support others, and get to the bag. That's basically it. What made you want to start a business? I think I touched on this already a little bit in my other videos, but I was in my last year of college, and I knew after I was pregnant by my husband. For all y'all that don't know, I'm married. I was pregnant. I was in my last semester of college, and I knew, like, we didn't want to put our son in daycare. So, and my husband is military, so he can't stay home. Like, after his leave, he can't just stay off of work. So I would stay home with my son, and I'm like, well, I can't go back to work. So, and I don't want to be sitting at home doing nothing. So I like talked to my husband. I'm like, okay, I want to start a business. And like, literally, as I'm telling him my business goals, as I'm telling him like what I want to do, he's sitting there making me a website. I didn't even know. He's sitting there making me a website. Everything I'm telling him, he's putting it down. So that's kind of how it came about. What are some of your goals that you have set for the next 6 months? I'm assuming that means business goals. Maybe. I mean, I'll try to touch on like business and personal. Personal goals I have set for myself is to make sure that I'm like, I wouldn't say stable because I'm already stable, but I want to have a certain amount of money saved up. Not business money. I mean, obviously I get paid for my business, But everything that I earn, I don't just take for myself. I invest it back into my business. So I want to have a certain amount of money saved up in my personal account, and then a certain amount of money saved up in my business account. And then for my business, I want to at least get to 2,000 followers on my Instagram account. I literally just hit 1,000 yesterday. So get to 2,000, minimum 2,000 followers on my Instagram account. And I want to get at least 1 sale a day. So that's 7 sales in a week. So we gonna see how that goes. Hopefully it goes good. What's your long-term goals for your company? I want to be a $1 trillion company. Like, y'all see how Amazon big? Everybody know about Amazon? That's how I want to be. That's how I want to be. Because I don't know if y'all know or not, but Amazon's biggest warehouse, you can't even walk from one end of the building to the other. It's miles before you even get to the other side of the building. That's how I want to be. I want my brand to be so big that everybody know about me. Even if not everybody purchased from me, I want everybody to know about me. That's just how it is. Next. Who do you look up to the most, and what qualities do you like about that person? I think this is a tricky one because I don't just look up to one person. It's a lot of people that motivate me and a lot of people that I'm influenced by. So like for my mom, for example, my mom is the one that mainly like helps me like do stuff in my business, like count inventory, fill tubes, ship stuff out, stuff like that. So I mean, she motivates me because she's hardworking and like she has her own job, so she goes to her job and then she comes to help me with my business and stuff. So it's always like the people close to you. So like my husband, he doesn't like help me like ship stuff out and stuff like that, but financially if I need something, emotionally if I need something, mentally if I need something, he's there. So I mean, that's inspiring me too, because it makes me want to not give up. Like, all these people are invested in me, so why give up? You know? What drives your business? What is the most important thing to you about being a business owner? What drives my business is probably positivity and motivation. And I say that because I say positivity because no business will grow if the person is being negative. No business will grow if you're not motivated. Like if you just don't care about your business won't grow. Your business will stay in the same spot, and then you'll be sad that your business is in the same spot. And it's just like, you can't be mad because you're not motivated. You don't care what's going on, so why would your business grow? And then the second part of that question was, what's the most important thing about being a business owner? I would say, again, being positive and making sure your customers are happy. So at the end of the day, even though you want to make money, you're doing this for them. You're doing this for your customers, your supporters. So you want to make sure that you got all that in a bunch. Make sure that you're being positive, that you care about your customers, your supporters. Make sure you are always thanking them, because without them, you would be nothing, kind of. So, you know. Okay. What is one thing you regret having done or not done in your life? I think this question is asking, what do I regret doing or not doing in my life? I don't really know. I don't really have any regrets. I feel like everything happens for a reason, so I shouldn't regret doing anything, because everything that I've done or have not done shaped who I am, and I'm happy with the person that I am. So I don't think I have a question to that answer. Have you ever met someone famous? I do not think so. I mean, I've met President Barack Obama. When he was becoming president, he came to my high school and he shook my hand. So I guess that's meeting somebody famous. But yeah, when I was in high school, he came to our school and he did like the whole like presidential talk. I don't know if y'all ever like seen that or watched that, but it was in Columbus, Ohio. It was at Fort Hays High School. Fort Hays Metropolitan Education. It was there, and I went to that school. And when he was leaving, he shook my hand and looked me in my eyes. So I would say yes, I've met a famous person, Barack Obama. Next question. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Somewhere hot and somewhere like exotic. So probably like somewhere, like honestly, and people always ask me like, where would you visit? And I'm always like Bali, Bora Bora, places like that. But if I was to ever like have to live somewhere and like stay there, it would probably be like somewhere in Africa, only because I know like deep down inside that's where I'm from, and being in America, you lose sight of like your actual like background. So I feel like being there would put me back to like where I always should have been, if y'all get what I'm saying. Okay. Next question is, do you like roller coasters? Yes, I do. I mean, I be scared like before I get on, but I do like riding roller coasters. Sorry if I can hear that. My stomach is growling. Okay. What do you love most about being yourself? What I love most about myself is, I think now, my confidence and my drive. Because I wasn't always as confident as I am now. In the past, I've had problems with being uncomfortable in my skin. And when I say being uncomfortable in my skin, I used to hate the color of my skin. And people used to pick on me because the color of my skin. And now I'm forever grateful for the color of my skin. Sometimes I even wish that my skin tone was darker. Yeah, I wish my skin tone was darker. Because now I feel like I'm not light at all, but I feel like I'm too light. Like, I want to be darker. Next question. What is your favorite board or card game? My favorite board game is probably Clueless. Or it's not called Clueless. I think it's called Clue. How's it gonna be my favorite game and I don't even know the name of it? Yeah, it's called Clue. When it be like, I predict that Connor Mustard killed so-and-so in the laboratory with the rifle. I don't know if y'all ever played that game before. It's called Clue. Look it up. Super fun game. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Super rich. I wouldn't say super rich. Wealthy. Wealthy with my white Charger, tinted windows, pink seating, period. But yeah, I just honestly just see myself growing in my business, growing in TLC, just growing as a person, growing as a mom, growing as a wife, growing as a friend, growing as a daughter, growing as a cousin, growing as a granddaughter, just growing overall, because you never want to stay in the same spot too long. So your vision should always be to grow and be bigger. So I definitely see myself for full-blown wealthy, hopefully, because in 10 years, okay, so I've been inspired by B. Simone. So I want to make my first million before I'm 30. I got 6 years to make that million, and I definitely believe I can do it. So in 10 years, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Speaking into existence. Like she said, manifest the life that you want. I'm gonna be a millionaire in 10 years. What made you choose this industry to start a business? Honestly, people think that cosmetics and hairline is hard. I mean, it is hard to a certain extent, but I don't think it's hard. You just have to have the drive for it. So if you have the drive, it comes easy. If you're not really passionate, it's not easy. So that's kind of why. If I was to give you $10,000 investment for your business, how would you use it? I would definitely put most of it into marketing, because marketing your brand is very important. Marketing your brand is number one. If you don't have a marketing strategy for your brand will not grow. And I'm just telling you. So I would definitely invest it into marketing, and definitely like expanding my brand, obviously. Like buying more stuff, probably getting a warehouse and stuff like that. But mostly into marketing, because marketing is very important. When will we meet your son? Like, when will my son be like in my YouTube videos? Probably never, honestly. Probably when he gets older. But I mean, most people that follow me, or if you follow me on any of my social medias, I've posted my son before. So, I mean, on YouTube, I really don't know. But I post them on my social medias all the time, so. How do you manage being a mom and a business owner? So how I manage is every day. Okay, so I work business Monday through Saturday, and I work that like in the morning till, so if I get up at 9, I'll be doing business stuff from 9 till like 2 or 3 or 4 at the latest. And then after that time is like time with my family. So and then I'm off on Sundays, so Sundays is no working at all. I'm only with my family. And then yeah, so I basically give myself like business hours where I'm in the office working or doing business stuff. Even if I'm upstairs with them, I'm doing business stuff. So I literally just give myself hours, and then after those hours is up, that's it. I'll start back up tomorrow. What are some tips for young mothers? I don't really consider myself a young mother. Because I think in your 20s is like the average age that people have kids. So I don't consider myself a young mother. When people say young mothers, I think teenagers. And I'm 23, so I mean, I'm young, but I mean, when people say young mothers, I think teenage moms, teen moms. But I mean, I really don't have, I guess advice for anybody is make sure you're financially stable. Make sure you're stable. You have somewhere to stay. You have, like, make sure you're stable. Because if you're not stable, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I mean, I don't really know. Make sure you're ready when you think you're ready to have kids. Make sure you're actually ready. Make sure you are with somebody that's ready, somebody that wants to be there. Don't talk about it when you are in the bed doing it. Make sure that y'all have that understanding before y'all start planning to have a kid. Don't do it. Don't be doing it through pillow talk. Make sure it's actually a face-to-face serious conversation that y'all have it, and y'all both say y'all are ready. Okay. Next question is, what keeps you motivated to continue building your business? I feel like I already touched on that in the earlier question. I already answered that. What age do you think you will retire? Never. I'm never gonna stop working on my brand until the day I die. I mean, I'm gonna have somebody else in line to take over, but I'm never gonna stop working as long as I live. Like, I'm never gonna stop investing and building my brand. You're gonna have to kill me first. Do you see yourself expanding your brand by adding more items other than hair, lashes, and lip gloss? No. I don't think I would ever start, unless it's like business merch, like t-shirts for my business. I will never, ever, not in this brand. If I start another brand and start selling clothes and stuff, okay, but I will never start selling clothes, shoes, purses, hats, glasses. I would never do that under my TopSecretBundles brand. I hate when people do that. It makes your brand look messy. You selling, like, you look like a flea market. You all over the place selling everything. Like, it's tacky to me. I would never do it. I mean, if you do it, good for you, but I would never do it. If you won the lottery, what would you do with the winnings? Invested in my brand, invested in my family. I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm all about investing. I don't just spend money just because I have it. You invest it. That's how you make more money. What are some skills that you have that you believe help you build your business? I'm very hardworking. I'm very motivated driven. Like, if somebody motivates me, if I'm motivated, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna figure it out, and I'm a problem solver, and I'm very sensitive sometimes. So I think that's what helps me, because when I help other people, that helps me. And when I'm motivated, I motivate other people, that helps me. So I think just being motivated, I'm very careful. I care for people a lot, and I'm very careful with what I do. So I feel like that helps a lot. How is being married at 23? It's awesome. Honestly. I ain't gonna even like try to feed y'all BS. It's cool. I mean, pretty cool to me. How did you know your husband was the one? I feel like I should do a story time on how I met my husband. But I mean, I kind of just knew. Honestly, it's like, people be like, love at first sight type of thing. It was kind of like that. I just kind of like, I instantly knew. Honestly. How does your husband support your dream? He's kind of, I wouldn't say he's the backbone of my business, because it's my business. I'm the backbone. But he makes sure that I have everything I need for my business. He makes sure, even though I'm working from home, even after I'm out of my business hours, he asks me how my day was. He makes sure that my business isn't draining me, that I'm mentally, physically, emotionally okay after I'm doing all this business work. Like, he's just supportive through every way, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. Like, everything is like aligned. You need to be aligned. We are aligned, so it helps. What is your main goal in life? To be wealthy. To make sure that my son or my kids, if I have more kids, and my grandkids or whatever, to make sure my family doesn't have to want for anything. Not saying that I want to give them everything so they don't feel like they have to work for anything. No, but I want to make sure they don't have to worry about where the last meal is coming from. They don't have to worry about the lights being cut off. They don't have to worry about anything, honestly. Like, I obviously want them to work for what they want. I don't want them to seem like that everything is handed to them, but I also don't want them to have to want or need for anything. Just to make sure that they know that I always got their back. What are some relationship tips you have for newlyweds? Communicate with each other and try to find out each other's love languages, because not everybody's love language is touching. So just make sure that you understand each other. Make sure that you motivate each other. Make sure that you and your partner are on the same page. Make sure that y'all are like right here with each other. not even just newlyweds, when you're in a relationship with somebody, make sure that y'all are on the same page. Make sure that y'all are aligned. I keep saying the word aligned. Make sure y'all are aligned, like a car, wheel alignment. Y'all have to be together. Y'all have to be balanced, because if not, you will fall apart. I'm trying to tell you. What is your best achievement? Honestly, starting my business, because I have been contemplating it for so long, and then after I finally did it, it was just like a weight lifted. Even though now I'm a business owner, I got all these things that I have to do and it's weights on my shoulder, but actually starting was a relief. It was a breath of fresh air. It was like kind of like a finally moment. It was like, thank God, I'm finally doing this. You know what I mean? So I think starting my business was my biggest. Last question. What are some tips to finding the right one? I would just say, honestly, don't go looking for the right one. Pray to God or whoever you believe in. Pray for them to show you a sign when you meet the right person. When you're praying for this, make sure you're being specific about what you want. Say, God, I want a man that does this, that does this, that does this. When you are ready to give that man to me, give me this sign. Show me this. Show me this. Whatever you want, make sure you're specific. Make sure you're detailed. Make sure, and don't just pray for it once and then hope that God shows you. Continue to pray for what you want, and not just even just for a man. For anything that you want, continue to pray for that. Continue to ask for that. Continue to manifest that. Because as much as you talk about it, the more you bring it up, it's going to happen. And you just have to believe that it's going to happen. You know? So that's all the questions for today. I know that was a mouthful of questions. But if y'all want a part 2 to this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Leave something in the comments for you, because y'all been leaving these comments super dry on my videos. And I really want to interact with y'all. So make sure y'all leave some comments down below. Tell me what y'all think about this video. Give it a thumbs up, a thumbs down. Be honest with the video. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. Tell me what I can fix on the video. What I can fix in my next videos. I know that I said I was going to put a video up of me dyeing my hair red. But for some reason, YouTube would not let me upload that video. But I did dye my hair. So probably in the next video, I will wear my hair like out so y'all can see what my actual hair looks like. I did like the ombre thing. I did not bleach my hair. But in my next video, I'll wear my hair out and I'll go in detailed about what I did, what products I used, because for some reason YouTube won't let me upload that video. So I didn't have a video up last week, and that's why, because I was trying to get it uploaded, but it never uploaded. So I'm kind of like in a bind with that, because it's kind of like a wasted video. I recorded it for nothing because I can't upload it. But that is it for this video. I hope to see y'all in the next one. I will see y'all next week with another video. Peace.
So HP the Glock, got no safety, don't push me, I do it. Please do not push me, you think that I'm pussy, got too much to lose, nigga, don't make me lose it. I can't be trusting no bitches, you stupid, I came with a